Hello. Okay, so this is really exciting. We've got a few more minutes that before it officially begins. So you can get to know each other, and I'll just do a little bit of a view of what's going to happen. So this is Google Hangout, live Google Hangout, and you can access this live webinar through 5daywebsitebootcamp.com/day4. So if you go in and check that out, and in there you can do the chat. So there's a little chat feature underneath. So if you have any questions, go in there and you can ask away. Let's just get set up. Okay, very exciting. Okay. Okay, just give me a few more minutes. I'll just wait a little bit longer till everyone is in. Okay, excellent. All right. Just making sure that everything is working. I can hear my children downstairs, so that's really cool. Okay, there's just a few technical issues there. Let's just see. There we go. No, it's all working beautifully. Technical issues there. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, so let's get started. I'm Nikki Leonti, and I'm so excited to have you here tonight. This is day 4 of the 5-day website bootcamp, and I really put this whole thing together because I just know how many people are struggling to make any traction or real leverage in their business, in their online businesses specifically. So this week I've been talking all about your website and how to really optimize it to use that as your signature foundation platform to growing your online business. So tonight I will be going through all sorts of stuff. I have my little presentation that I want to show you with the different slides where I'm going to be walking you through exactly how to implement a lot of the stuff I've been talking about over the last week. So I would love to, I'm going to share that with you in 1 second. Sorry, I've just got the chat feature. So just letting you know that don't forget you can ask your questions at the chat feature underneath here. If you're having any issues, then don't forget that there will be a recording available as well. So if you're having any internet issues or kids are just really driving you nuts and you can't sit down and watch it, I don't want you to stress out. There will be a recording, but I'd love you to stick around to ask your questions, and also I'll be reviewing a lot of the websites that have been sent through. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, I've had a lot of people email me asking me to review their websites, which is fantastic. And I'm going to try and get to as many as possible. So I'll be doing some tonight and also tomorrow's live webinar. And I am just going to do it in a first come, first serve basis. So whoever's emailed me first, they're going to go to kind of as a list, and I'm going to try and get to as many as I can possibly get to. So bear with me, and I hope to answer all of your questions as well. So I'm going to go straight into our slides. All right, here we go. Okay, so I want to, okay, let's go straight to here. So welcome to day 4. This is all about behind the scenes of my website and everything. I'm so glad you get in, Kylie. That's good. I'm good to know that too. So don't forget you can have your questions underneath, and I will aim to answer them as we go through the night. I'm going to try not to be too distracted. I'm like a little goldfish. I do get distracted quite easily. and especially with social media. So, all right, so today is day 4, and I'm going to be sharing with you behind the scenes of my website, behind the scenes of everything I do to optimize my website as my signature platform for my online business. So let's get into it. I'm Nikki Leonti. You probably already know that because you've watched a few of the videos. I am an online marketing strategist. This is my passion. This is what I love to talk about. And I will aim to stick to this 1 hour time slot for tonight. But I'm not going to lie, that will be hard because I love this. I love seeing so many people commit to, especially of an evening, to come and join and learn as much as they can about really making the best out of the platform and the resources that they have. So this is what I love to do. I love supporting small businesses really optimize their website and looking at different ways they can use their website to grow their online business. All right, so this is what we're going to be going through tonight. We're going to recap what we've been going through in the bootcamp so far. I'm then going to talk about why you should really optimize your website, which is the whole underlying message for this whole week. Next, we're going to go through how to create your first sales funnel using your website. So that's kind of bringing everything together we've learnt this week, and I'll be talking about and showing you some diagrams and things like that of how to actually implement it for your own business. So lastly, I'm going to go through and review some of your websites that you've been sending through this week so that I can go through and say, look at how you can really optimize it even further, and also apply all of the theory that I've been talking about this week to real life examples, which I think a lot of people can relate to a lot better. So let's recap the bootcamp so far. Day 1, we spoke about why even have a website. Now, a website is that digital handshake. Now, what I mean by that is that when you have a bricks and mortar business, you can go and physically see someone face to face. You can build that relationship with them. You can shake their hand. You can get to know them and build that rapport with them. Whereas when in a digital sense, we can't do that. And that's why we want our website to be doing. And a lot of people aren't using it for that. They're using it as this pretty little brochure online, but they're not using it to build their audience, their relationship with their audience. So as I've mentioned many times throughout this week, we need to help our audience to know, like, and trust us before they're going to buy from us. And that's what we want to do with our website. Day 2, we spoke about the 5 website mistakes. Now, these are the mistakes that I see a lot of people making, so I don't want you to feel bad about yourself if you are making some of those mistakes. They're all very common, and you don't know what you don't know. So I hope those key mistakes that I shared with you in day 2 have really helped to open your eyes about the possibilities of what you could be doing and how you could really optimize your website. So the underlying message here is that you really need to have a strategy behind your website, not just something that looks pretty. And unfortunately, a lot of web designers out there just want it to look pretty because that's generally how they're going to get judged. That's generally what the client is looking for, something pretty. They don't talk about the actual functionality of the website. So that is really, really important. So day 2, if you haven't checked that out, be sure to go and check those out. All these videos are available for another week, so they're available till next Friday. So make sure you go and check those out in the next week if you haven't already done so. Day 3, I went through how to grow your list using your website. And this is where I really introduced that concept of an opt-in. So, hey, Rebecca, I'm glad you're here as well. Fantastic. So if you have never heard of the concept of an opt-in, check out day 3 video, and I'll be going through that mostly in tonight's session as well. But an opt-in is that free gift or ebook or even a discount voucher that people can get in exchange for their audience's email address. It's really important to grow your email list. That's one of the real assets that you have as an online business person, is that email list. So that's really important. So if you are still struggling with opt-ins after tonight's session, be sure to check out day 3, where I do go in depth about opt-ins and how you can implement one for yourself. So now is tonight is day 4, and we're going to go into why even optimize our website. So it really does help us to build a stronger relationship with our audience. We can start to build a solid income, and we can have a greater impact. Now, when it comes to building a solid income, some people get really nervous about that. They're like, oh, I don't want to just be doing it for the money and all this kind of stuff. And you don't have to be nervous about that. If you aren't doing it for the money, okay, you don't really have a business, because if you're not getting paid for that, you can't do it more. You can't do it better because you're not being compensated for that. Now, I'm able to bring this to you tonight because I am bringing an income in with my business. I was able to put together this amazing 5-day training. I hired a venue and filmed it and edited it, all that kind of stuff, because I'm able to bring an income in, and I'm able to make a bigger impact because of that. And that's important. We need to realize that what we have to share is really valuable. And when you realize that you are adding value to people's lives when they buy from you, then you can start to feel less icky about the sales and marketing side of your business, which is usually why people stay away from that. So this is really important. We want to optimize our website so that people can come and get to know us even better, and so that we can share our message with them, because quite often people come looking for us because they have a problem that we can solve. So that's why this is so important, to really look at that online marketing element for our businesses. Okay, now this is a little diagram. If you have ever done my online marketing blueprint, which is another free opt-in I have, which will come up in the next couple of weeks once the bootcamp has finished, this is from that. And this talks about the exact process in a diagram of what I'm talking about with an opt-in. So people generally come to your homepage, or they could come to your blog, or wherever you are promoting your opt-in. Remember that special offer in exchange for their email address. They click on that, they go straight to your opt-in, and then once they've given you their email address, they then go straight to that thank you page. Now that's really important, to have that thank you page where you can give them more information, really reintroduce yourself so they know exactly what they're getting, they know who you are. And then they're going to go and get their gift, whatever that was that you offered in exchange for their email address, whether it was an ebook or a discount voucher, whatever it was. That gift is usually sent via email. So that's what we set it up. We use our email marketing systems, and I'm not going to go into that tonight, but there's a lot of detail in there. We want to set that up so that they automatically get their gift sent to them via email. In that email, we then want to promote our level 1 sale. So your level 1 offer can be something that's a lower priced item. So it could be, it really depends. Lower price will vary from industry to industry. So to give you an idea, I'm going to give you some examples of my whole sales funnel. I'm going to actually share it with you. I don't share it with too many people, but I'm going to share it with you tonight, so you can get a really clear idea of how you could structure your own offering pyramid. Once you send them from that free gift to that sales page for your level 1 offer, they're then going to buy, well, that's what we hope, to buy your level 1 product, and you send them through. And once they've enjoyed your level 1 product, then you can send them to the level 2 product sales page. And then you go on from there. You're constantly moving them through this process. Now, this is the kind of how we want it to work in theory. Sometimes it doesn't work like that. Quite often, some people sign up to my opt-in, or they see me speaking at a conference or something like that, and they'll then automatically email me and want to work with me one-on-one. And that's great. That's fantastic. But usually people who have skipped all those stages have got to know me on some other level, rather than just that digital presence, social media, etc. But this is the theory of how we can get people to move through and get to know, like, and trust us on a digital platform. Okay. So this is what it looks like in practice. So that pyramid are our offerings. We've got our free opt-in just here. We then have our level 1 offering, our level 2 offering, and then our premium offering. I'm going to give you all my examples in 1 second, but this is how I want to show you how it all relates to social media and our website, how it all comes together. So these are our social media platforms at the bottom. The goal is to send people to your opt-in page. That is the whole goal of the social media, your blog, and all that kind of stuff. We want to get people into that opt-in page. Once they get to the opt-in page, we want them to sign up and give us their email address, and then we want to move them through those different levels of offerings. So once they get to know us on a deeper level, they'll want to work with us further, and we know that we're a good match and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Let me just hang on 1 second. We're just having a few issues. Someone's saying they can't see. Let's just see 1 second. All right, we'll see. All right. This is the fun bit about running a webinar. Okay, well, we're going to keep going. Oh, you can't see anything. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. I wonder if you can see everything now. Let's see. Okay, excellent. All right, I'll go back. Let's go back. This is the diagram that I was talking about. So let's go back to this bit. So this is what I was talking about with the free opt-in offer. And then you move through up into the level 1 offering, then the level 2 offering, and then the premium offering. So at the bottom here are the social media platforms, and that's what I was talking about when we want to try and move people into that. And excellent, I'm glad everyone can see. We want to move people into our opt-in page and into our different offerings. So that's what I was talking about before, and I will be sending out the slides to everyone so you can all see the different diagrams and things like that as well, because I'd really like you to kind of compare and see how you can implement something similar in your business. Now, this can apply to product or service business. So for me, I'm going to show you my offerings in 1 second, especially how it relates to the 5-day website bootcamp. But for example, Brenda, I know that you've got a product-based business, but even having that free opt-in, like we spoke about, having the discount offer, and then the level 1 offering are your materials and different things like that. The level 2 offering could be packages, for example, like you could have specific Christmas packages or Easter packages, things like that. And then even the premium offering could be, for example, you could go and combine it with even more things like different patterns and stuff like that. Or although I know people can get a lot of patterns for free, so perhaps even a premium offering could be things that are already made, or teaming up with other people as well, other service-based businesses to work together to offer something a bit more unique. And even an online program could be a great way to show people how to use the different materials that come in to stock as well. I was thinking about that today as I was making lunch. So I'm like, I have to share that with her. So that was a good opportunity. All right, so this is what it looks like for me. So my opt-in, and this is specifically for the 5-day website bootcamp. I'm going to share all my secrets right now, which is probably not the best idea. But anyway, they give you a clearer idea. So the opt-in is the 5-day website bootcamp. So that was the free offering, and I put that together so you can see exactly, start thinking about your website and seeing different ways that you can start optimizing it. Then my level 1 offering, which I'll talk to you about in a second, is my online course, which is I've Got a Site, Now What? And it's a 3-week online program. That's the level 1 offering. Now, there's a few reasons. Let's have 1 second. 1 second. We've had some issues again. All right, if you guys refresh. Okay, well, if you just keep listening, I'll be able to explain it all in detail anyway. So the level 1 offering is I've got a website Now What, which is an online course. Now that is a level 1 offering because first of all, it's a lower price point program, and also it doesn't have a lot of involvement from me. So it doesn't have to be priced as high as compared to my premium offering, which is like my one-on-one consulting, web design, all that kind of stuff. It's fully my time is in exchange for money, so I can't leverage any of that. So the one-on-one consulting is my premium offering because of the cost of it and also the amount of time involved. The level 2 offering, so in between the online course and the one-on-one consulting, I then have my mastermind group, which is a monthly program that people can join in, and they get access to me twice a month in a group environment. So again, it's lower price point than my premium consulting because it's not one-on-one with people, but they still get more access to me than people just signing up to the online program. So that gives you an idea of how we tailor the products and services at different levels. So the opt-in is free. The level 1 offer is lower in price and lower in my involvement as well. And the level 2, that's okay. I think we're having some technical issues with the picture, which I'm not quite sure, but I know it will be recording. So if you just want to listen through right now, and then the recording will be up with the diagrams, but I'll send you through the recording, the slides anyway, so you can check that out. So that's kind of how we tailor our pyramid of offerings. So we want to look at something that is free, something then next that is lower in price and also lower in involvement, like personal involvement from us. Level 2 is slightly higher in price, again, more involvement from us. And the premium level, or you can still have many other levels if you need to, but the top level is the highest price point and the highest involvement from us. So that gives you an idea of how to tailor that pyramid of offering for you. So for your business, that's how you can work it out. So why do we even do it like this? Like, why do we need to have this pyramid of offering, and why is it all structured like this? Well, really, it's all about the psychology of the consumer. We need to get people to know us first, like us, then trust us before what they're going to buy from us. Now, the only time that doesn't happen is if we get recommendations. And so, if a new restaurant has appeared down the street, you're like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to try it, especially if you've got a couple of kids and you're thinking, oh, I don't know if it's going to be very good. I don't want to waste my money. I don't want to waste my time, all that kind of stuff. But then your best friend rings up and says, oh my God, that was the best food I've ever had. You have to go there. You'll go there straight away, even though you don't know you don't know much else about it, but your friend who you trust and you love has said this is going to be amazing, then you're more likely to do it. So again, referrals and networking is another key element of online marketing. So not just what we're talking about tonight, optimizing our site, but the whole next level is that networking and getting more people involved as well. So the other reason why we do it like this is not everyone can afford one-on-one consulting or your premium package, whatever that might be. But I want to have a greater impact than just those who can afford, like, just do the free boot camp, which is fantastic. I love knowing that so many people have had that impact. So many people's eyes have been opened to what's really possible for their online marketing that they didn't know last week. And that is also why I like to do it this way. And finally, the third reason why we do it like this is when people love a product or service, they want to keep going on that journey with you. They want to keep moving through that whole process. So they're the 3 reasons why we structure it like this. Okay, so now I want to talk to you a little bit more about my new program, which is I've got a website Now What? And the reason why I called it that was because this is the question I get asked nearly every day by clients, people on via email, and also on Facebook. They're like, I've got this amazing website, now what do I do with it? So this is a new online course. It's opening up tonight. It's a 3-week online course to help you really implement everything you've learned to optimize your website. And I have got some pictures which you're not going to be able to see, but I've got 3 modules. There's the first module is all about brainstorming your ideas, all about brainstorming your ideas for your opt-in and your whole sales funnel. Module 2 will actually go and plan out your sales funnel. Module 3, we're going to promote it. So this is where I talk about social media and all other forms of paid and free promotion. And that's the whole thing. So by the end of the 3 weeks, you'll actually be able to have your opt-in, your whole sales funnel ready to go. Now, before the classes don't start until the 23rd of November, so we've got just over a week. But in the meantime, you will get access to the prep module. And in there, I talk about all different things about scheduling and time management and stuff like that to really gain some more traction in your online business. There are some bonus elements as well. We've got the template base, which will have guides and templates on emails, on sales pages for your website, all that kind of good stuff. We've got the tech base. So in there, there'll be tutorials all about how to use the email marketing system that you've chosen, how to really optimize and change your website up so it can implement a lot of the stuff that we speak about in not only the bootcamp, but also the online course as well. So by the end of the 3 weeks, you'll have the whole thing ready to go, which is fantastic. And what a lot of people ask me, they're like, I just want it ready. I don't know what to do. We'll go through the exact pages you're going to need. We'll go through the emails that you're going to need and all that kind of good stuff. So each week there will be a new module. So there's 3 modules overall. You'll get access to the lessons, there's videos. There'll also be a workbook that you can print out and go through as we go through the whole course. And we'll also have live Q&A calls. So you can just call in and ask any questions that you might have as well. And I can review your content on those calls too. So the only thing is that registrations do close on the 19th of November. So that's next week, next Thursday. So if you do want to jump in, be sure to do that sooner rather than later. I only am allowing 1 week opening for this course, purely so that everyone is at the same level as we go through it. I want to be able to give everyone the attention that they need as well. So the course is only $197. So if you want to check that out, you can head to the website, which is ivegotawebsite.com, but you'll be receiving an email shortly with the link. And if you sign up tonight, I will also be giving you access to a bonus training, which is all about the tools that I use on how to actually implement the promotional side of it. So in the course, I'll be sharing the exact tools of how to promote it, but this bonus training will be showing you the tools of how I organize all of that, how I actually get the project underway, how I create the deadlines and all that kind of cool stuff. So if you do sign up tonight, then you will be able to get access to that as soon as the course starts. You'll get access to that, and that will be in a video, which will be really exciting. So the course starts on the 23rd of November, so that's only in just over a week. You'll have 3 months access to the course, so you don't have to think, oh my God, I can't get it done in 3 weeks. The next 3 weeks is a bit crazy for me, all that kind of stuff. You'll have 3 full months to access it. You'll also have access to a private forum as well. So you'll have 3 months access to all of that, so you don't have to stress out thinking that you're not going to get it all done in 3 weeks. So you'll get 3 weekly Q&A calls. You'll also get all the templates and the tech side of it as well. So you can register and get instant access to the prep module, which is waiting for you right now. If you go to ivegotawebsite.com, you can check out all of the details in there. So now what I want to do is review some of the websites. As always, if you have any questions about the course, if you have any questions at all about anything tonight, send me an email or come and chat to me on Facebook as well. Now, I'm really excited because I know I've got some great websites to go through tonight. Let me just get them up. Okay. All right, let me just type that in. Here we go. Oh. Here we go. We've got one from Rebecca. Rebecca Allen has Angel Foods. Oh, excellent. So we have got some live picture happening, which will be great. Rebecca, excellent. So this is angelfoods.net if you want to play along at home. Rebecca does cupcakes. She sells a course on how to run your own cake business. So that's what she's all about. I've been following her for quite a number of years now. We did a course together. So I love your opt-in offer right here, Rebecca. So it says, hold on to your piping bags and let me show you how you can go from a hobby cake maker to a profitable biz owner in 3 days flat. Enter your email and let's get this cupcake on the road. Okay, love this opt-in, love how it pops up, love how colorful it is. I would definitely recommend that you give them something specific that they're signing up to, because it says enter your email and let's get this cupcake on the road, which is fantastic, but what am I signing up to? Because I know I can just close this and go straight into your website. So that would be my first tip. So think of what they're actually signing up to. People, if they know what they're signing up to, are more inclined to sign up for it as well, whereas they're not really sure what they're signing up to there, they may not do that. So again, this is the same opt-in offer here. So I love that this is all on the top fold of your website. So when I say that the top fold of the website, it means that I don't have to scroll down to access it, to see it. So go straight into that is right there, which is fantastic. I can see exactly what you're about, grow your cake business. Perfect. So I can definitely see that you've been implementing a lot of stuff already. So, and then you go and tell exactly what people want right here. I help cake makers start and grow their dream business one step at a time. Fantastic. Awesome. So again, have a look here. You've got 3 choices. Never do more than 3 options. A confused mind never buys. So think of that. You've then got all your testimonials down here, which is fantastic. Again, this would be your main thing that is possibly letting you down here, is not knowing exactly what they're signing up for. So again, it could be something like an ebook, which I'm sure you've got some around that you could use. Something specific about starting their cupcake business or their cake business. So I'm sure you've got a lot of content available somewhere. So if you can change that, I think that could make a real big difference there. So I think you've done a fantastic job. I would just start with that element. And let's just go with the work with me. I just want to have a quick look. Always need to know lots of details. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Okay, so you can do like a casual chat with you for $50. Awesome. That gives you a great entry point on how people can start working with you. Oh, and it's clickable. Love it. Let's have a look. Okay, business advice that doesn't cost the earth. Fantastic. I'm ready to book in. Let's see where that goes. This is what I talk about when you have a sequence of pages. So to see what Rebecca's done, she's got a whole sequence of pages here. So excellent. So you can book in a 30-minute or a 50-minute session with her. And again, you can pay straight away. Fantastic. Love that. Fantastic. All right, let's go to the next one. This is Diana Miller, who I met when I was in Mexico, and she's an amazing artist. And I know she's stuck in Byron Bay at the moment. She messaged me today and said that she is stuck in Byron and won't be able to get to it live, which is a shame. But these are some of her artwork, so I love this. Okay, so Diana, one of the things I would suggest, you've got your artwork here, beautiful. I love that you've got testimonials here as well. One thing I would suggest is having some kind of opt-in. Now, it's very different because I know that your target audience aren't necessarily the opt-in type of people, but I think maybe we could have a bit of a chat later. but about creating something that's a bit more unique. Yours isn't really straightforward. Obviously, yours is a high-tier product that they're just going to buy straight up. But even just having a sample book or something that they can download might be useful, so that people can get a good idea of what you're providing, or even where something that they can download, like maybe a screensaver or something like that, that they could get access to. Let's have a look. So this is going straight from her homepage. We've just clicked on here. I just want to see where we go. Awesome. So this gives you a great idea of what things are, prices. Fantastic. Now, the only thing that's really missing is you. There's no picture of you. I think that would just be really important, because people, I know you're here, but that's a gorgeous photo as well, by the way. Love that styling of that of the photo. But I would definitely recommend that you add this banner image to your homepage and also to that initial page that people go straight through to. Or if you connect this button straight to this page, because this, you want people to get to know you straight away. Oh, you do have this. I didn't even see this. So maybe try and make this a bit more emphasized, because I was looking for it and I still didn't see that. Okay, excellent. So again, have your image there. Excellent. So it's just got community. So once a month, expect to find a dose in your inbox full of my latest art and life news. Okay, that's cool, but I would definitely think people would probably like to sign up for something specific, such as here's an art book or something like that that they can use. But love the whole design of the site. I think it looks beautiful. Okay, now we're up to Sonia. Let's have a look. Nurture your birth. Fantastic. So this is all about nurturing you through pregnancy, birth, and beyond. So, and this is all my first impressions of someone's website. I've purposely not gone and checked any of these sites. So I'm giving you my very real first impression. So I can definitely see what you're about. I can get in touch with you. However, I cannot sign up to anything. So what I would recommend is somewhere in this top fold, you have even some kind of ebook, you know, the first, I don't know, 5 tips to a nurturing pregnancy, or something like that, that you can, that people can download, because something like that, you know, the kind of questions that people ask you. So implementing that into an ebook would be ideal. So I would definitely do that. Now this, your navigation bar, my first thing is to not have that more section. Try and cut some things out. So I would perhaps just have your home, and then about. I would have an about page, and then start here, for example, and then you could kind of combine a lot of these things. And then I would have your blog at the top, and then contact. But you've got to get rid of a few of these things, because people don't like so many drop-down menus. Excellent. And I love that you've got a video. A video really does help increase engagement with an audience, especially when it's about you, you're selling your services. So I really like that, having a video in at the front of a page. So that would be my biggest tip. So get that opt-in offer at the top of your website, and look at that navigation bar. But the rest of it, I think it looks lovely. You've got a way to really get people to contact you there, which is great. Do you know the number of people who don't have contact details on a website is a little scary. Okay, so then we've got Leslie. I'm trying to get through them quite quickly tonight. But just wanting to give you some tips on exactly how to change these. And that's why I thought I would do some live reviews, because quite often you're going to learn similar things that you need to do on your own website as well. So integrative hypnosis and kinesiology, the holistic approach to health and well-being. Excellent. So I know exactly what I'm getting into. Fantastic. Excellent. You've got a photo. Fantastic. So, and we've got testimonials. Awesome. Okay, so my first thought is that we need to start working on that email list. So again, I would suggest you had some kind of opt-in offer, perhaps at the top here. You could have an opt-in offer or underneath. Some themes won't let you put it at the top, so you could even try and put it underneath here. So again, have some kind of ebook. An ebook would be really appropriate here, or even a checklist. Checklists work really well and are probably the top pick for downloadable items as an opt-in. So if you were to create some kind of checklist, so the checklist to optimizing your health, a daily checklist or something like that, or daily habits to optimize your health, something like that that people would be really keen to download as a checklist. Make it beautiful in this opt-in. Make sure you've got your contact details on there, and also highlight what your next tier 1 level offer is going to be as well in that opt-in offer. So these are all the kinds of things that I will be going through in my new course. I've got a website now, which over the 3 weeks we'll be reviewing everyone's site in there, and we'll be creating your exact opt-in offer, and we'll go through the pages sequences and the email sequences that you need to make it happen and to help move people through your whole sales funnel. So I love that. So that would be my biggest tip, is get that opt-in offer happening. But love this. I would probably have some more images down here, even of yourself and what you do. Action images of what you actually do would be fantastic. So even if you had a client that you were doing kinesiology with, then you could have that on there, obviously if they want to be on there. Like how you've got frequently asked questions. Let's have a look at your blog, because this is one of the key places that a lot of people come in through, is our blog. Okay, one thing here, and you probably just don't update it, which is cool. A lot of people get into that. This is from 2011. So if I was looking for a holistic practitioner such as yourself, I would immediately look at their blog, and then I would see it was from 2011. I would actually automatically think that you don't operate anymore. Now, that's just because this isn't current. So you either take this off or you add some new content in there. So that would be my advice for you and anyone watching. If you have old content, you either remove it or add in new content, because otherwise people will think that you are not operating anymore. So definitely do that. Also, you don't need the sitemap at the top in the navigation. I would suggest you try and put that in the bottom footer somewhere. For those that don't know, we have a sitemap and also a privacy policy on a website it helps with Google rankings. So if you don't have a sitemap or privacy policy on your website, I suggest you work on that, or I would put it in the footer menu bar of your website, and most websites will be able to do that. Okay, now let's keep going through our list here. Oh, we're getting nearly there, I think. Got a few more. Okay. Okay, Giovanna. A transformational coaching. It's in Portuguese, so I will need to translate it. Awesome. There we go. Gorgeous. Love the image. Fantastic. Now, I'm not going to look at the writing because usually the translations aren't great. One of the things I would say, Giovanna, is that we need to have that. Oh, hang on. We've got a GIF for you. That could be translate. Okay, cool. And to follow the steps below and the path to get there, sign up here. Oh, okay. So you've got all the steps. Excellent. So you have got your opt-in offer. So what I would do is have that highlighted more on either up here in your widgets on the side or even underneath. And the key element that is missing is a photo of you as well. So I would definitely go and do that. Put a photo of you on here, whether it's up here in the image or even just on the side, have a photo of you, because you are the service, you are the provider. It's going to be really important to help people form that relationship with you as well. Okay, I think, oh, fantastic. Okay, so I've got just one more tonight. I've split them up to do some tonight and some tomorrow. So I actually have got through all of the ones tonight. So this is productive resourcing. I think it is Kylie. Okay, let's look at this one. Thrive in life and work. Subscribe to Thrive. Grab a copy of Thrive newsletter and receive your very own business transformation pack. Oh, that sounds exciting. Excellent. And you've got your photo there. Fantastic. Okay, so subscribe to your free transformation pack. Now, I think this is brilliant. I would go in, I'd say, yeah, so this is from MailChimp. Delete the country field and delete the last name field. That will stop people from signing up. Although it's not required, you can actually go into MailChimp and delete those, and it'll also delete those off here as well, off your widget. So that's a big one. The more things you ask for people, the less likely they are to sign up. Love that you've got a value here, which is fantastic. Something else, like if you aren't getting as many subscribers as you want, I would suggest you have some kind of image of this. So you can go onto Fiverr or Elance or something, or what's it, Upwork now, and get someone to design like a digital product kind of image. So that's what my advice would be. Again, people like to see what they're signing up for, and a physical image, like an actual image, is always really useful. Love that you've got that as soon as I go there. Again, I would love to see your photo on this page. I'd even love to really see your photo at the top here. So productive resourcing. Interesting. Subscribe to Thrive, the blog, work with me. Excellent. I love that you've got that there. I would, if you're not going to have any of your favorite books, then I would remove that. And I would have more images on here about exactly what you do, and definitely have some images of you. Stop wondering where the money is. Excellent. Again, definitely think more images of you would be really, really valuable. And again, images of those products would be valuable too. So I have managed to get through everyone. I've also managed to stay under time, which I really, really aim to do at this time of the evening for everybody. If you have any questions, I would love you to come and chat to me in Facebook, or you can send me an email, because I'm always happy to answer questions in there. Now, if you would like to sign up to the online course, you'll be getting an email very shortly, and you can sign up for that. Remember, if you sign up tonight, you will get access to the bonus training, which is all about the digital tool I use to stay organized and help me promote my opt-in offers and my whole sales funnel. It's the project tool that I use behind the scenes. If you want to get access to that, you can sign up tonight and get full access to that. I also do have payment plans available for the course, so I would love to see you in there. Class will be starting on the 23rd of November, so registrations close next week, and I'd love to see you in there. I hope you've really enjoyed tonight's webinar. I've had a lot of fun. Let me just get back to you here. Okay. Hi. So I've had a lot of fun tonight. I hope you've really got a lot out of it tonight. Now, before this whole boot camp finishes, I want to make sure that you have got some action steps happening. So if you need to start thinking about your opt-in, I want you to be writing it down and put a deadline to it. I want you to actually get these things done. It will always stay a dream if you don't schedule it in. So I want you to start scheduling that in. And I hope you have learned a lot this week in the 5-day boot camp. Don't forget, tomorrow night I will be going through everything in our next webinar. Hopefully we'll have less technical issues than tonight, but I hope you still enjoyed it tonight anyway. If you have any questions, send me an email, nikki@nikkileonti.com, and I hope you have an amazing night. Thanks.